Yo, it's your boy Shaman Truth here, just bringing you guys another video. Yo, this video just about some of these divine primordial beings. They're working to clear out the impurities among the earth in different ways that they're used to. Some people are put in positions of power so that being in that position, they start to bring out things that need to be exposed. And some of us are being sent and are sent in communities like that to where we can clean out the impurities. I'll just give you an example. Next thing you know, you start working at a job and the job is just toxic to you. They're toxic as shit and you ain't do nothing. All you do is, you try to be balanced and you try to do the best thing that you can. And for some reason, these people treat you some type of way. And you know what type of being, what type of being you encapsulate within your being. You know who you are. But for some reason, you attract these type of actions from these people. All that is doing is giving a reason for them to be dealt with, because they can have something hidden for so long to where they need somebody to bring it out of them. And usually what happens is they are targeted by balance to clean out imbalances. Basically, they got to show themselves they're a bad apple, and then next thing you know, karma would take its place, and then they would be taken down out of the system, So, like, if you ever got people that's hating on you for no fucking reason, well, that reason is because they are going to be dealt with. Certain people don't know if they fuck with that person and that person ain't doing nothing, or you being dealt with. It's like trying to hurt the innocence of a child. If that child has a certain type of spiritual protection and his aura is strong, whatever you do will come back to harm you 100-fold. So you really can't run away from it. And sometimes we're sent in certain type of places, certain type of situations to clean out the impurities among the earth. Due to your high vibration, due to what's connected to you, you're basically bulletproof, and you can bring out the worst out of people so we can clean out the bad apples, if that makes sense. You're gonna bring out people's worst. They seem like good people, but when you come around, they act a certain type of way. Those people are being dealt with because we are walking karma. There's been jobs that I had. I go through there, next thing you know, once I leave, that job starts to go to shit. Certain people get fired, this, that, and the third. You're walking karma. It may take a second for it to hit, but it always happens. So some of us are being sent in certain situations to bring out karma because they came out the wrong one. That's why I say you should never judge a person. Never. Because you never know who the fuck that person's connected to, what they're connected to. So you should just, respect them. You ain't gotta like them, but you just gotta respect them. That's why I always, do my best to not judge people, because you just never know who the fuck that person might be in an infringing way. Kind of leave that man alone, because that might be a walking angel, or a walking demon, or a walking God, and he just wants somebody to infringe upon him so he can clean them out. But that is a thing out here. These people think that they can treat people a certain type of way and get away with it, but that's not the case. That's not the case. So what you're there to do is to bring out that evil side of them. So there's a reason for them to be cleaned up, if you know what I'm saying, much faster than the trials of life and the just cause and effect of what they're doing. Sometimes you have to be sent to a place so you can accelerate the karma, because you are a walking blessing. Some individuals are just a walking blessing, right? Sometimes you're a walking karma too. And when people infringe upon you, treat you a certain type of way, you accelerate the karma. So a lot of the times you wonder why you attract these individuals that's like treat you a certain type of way. So sometimes you just gotta take it for what it is. Sometimes you gotta take it for what it is and know that you probably that place is karma. You know, that's usually how I be. I don't give a fuck. You can be at a store. I don't give a fuck who they is. If motherfuckers ain't treating you a certain type of way off the rip and they're disrespecting you, bro, that's how you get karma, bro. That's how you get karma upon your life. You treat other people how you want to be treated. But for some reason, they go out of their way to treat somebody inhuman. That's a good way to get your karma accelerated. So don't be the person to be on their low vibration. Keep your vibration high. Kill them with coldness. Don't kill them with kindness because you're giving them that warmth of source. You don't want to give them that. You kill them with coldness. You reflect the energy that they're giving off, but you don't be bashful. You don't be infringing. You find ways to not be affected by it so you're not being emotional. You just let it roll off. You roll with the punches. And eventually, those people will be dealt with. You just don't treat people a certain type of way and think you can get away with it. So that's why she is sending us, Great Mother, your true divine self, is sending us in these certain type of places. There's certain beings that got this type of job. They're the warriors among the realm. They're here to clean out the impurities. So that's a part of cleaning out the impurities. That you got to be sent to these places so you can bring out the demons because they're in the background. They act like they're there, but they're not. Trust me, these people are being dealt with. Just one little fuck up for them will fuck up their whole trajectory of their life. Trust me. Like, you got somebody that just judging you, stereotyping you, and very bashful, that's enough to give them bad luck for the next 20 years. Trust me when I say this. Especially when you have that innocent heart, when you're not out here trying to fuck with people. That's what happens. Eventually, it'll catch up to them. And then when they do it to you, the acceleration of karma is going to catch up to them. So there's no running away from it. There's no running away from it. So don't take it personal. Just take it. Just know that you are part of that select few that's here to clean shit up, and you just have to bring the worst out of people sometimes. So spirit can put a note on that motherfucker like, yeah, this motherfucker don't know no better. He didn't pass this test, so there's no reason for them to continue to have a certain type of trajectory. It's time for them to get this shit crashing down. It's time to throw the tower in their life. Sometimes things that happen in your life for you to be more boots on the ground, not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just a cycle you have to go through because there's some agreement that you had before you came to clean certain places out. So you just doing your job. Some people got that aura to where, bro, they can flush shit out. They can flush shit out like a toxin. So don't look at it like a bad thing. You just got to take it for what it is. You know, just take it for what it is. Some of us are sent out here to eliminate the imposters of the realm, you know, and root out the bad apples. If you're one of those beings, it's going to get weird. People going to treat you a certain type of way. But what that's doing is just accelerating their karma. Accelerating their karma. This is exactly what it's doing. You don't overreact and you don't go on their level. You just kill them with coldness and keep it moving. Don't pay them no mind. You know, don't pay them no mind. Just keep doing your thing, and eventually it's going to catch up to them much faster than what they think. You know, but that's your boy Shaman. Just had to drop that for the people, for the beings that's low key. Like, why am I attracting these weirdos? These people that just think they can talk to me any type of way, treat me any type of way. That you're their karma. Eventually, they're going to find out before it's too late. I mean, but when it's too late, not before. It's usually too late when they find out. Then their life starts to crash, and then they realize they start to do, you know, going back in their memory. You're like, oh, that's probably because of that. You treated that motherfucker a certain type of way. You wasn't genuine. You know, you was being, crude for somebody that isn't, doing anything to you. So that's how, that's how karma hit much faster. So sometimes we bring some to these places to clean it out. But that's about it, though. I just had to drop that for the people. That's your boy Shaman Truth. I'm out. If you want to send a show support by sending a donation, you can. You ain't got to. But I do have a cash app. Money sign, all lowercase, E.G. Fisker1. That's EJJIFISKER1. Another way to support me is to check out my music, E.G. Fisker, all platforms. Another way, if you want to show support, is to join the Patreon, where there's more exclusive content on there, like over 100 videos. Forgot the count. We're doing lectures on there soon, just waiting on the perfect time. Just waiting on some things, not necessarily the perfect time. Just waiting on some things, and there'll be a couple lectures on there. But yeah, that's your boy. I'm out. Peace.